Hi, welcome back to Outdoor Gear and Skills. We are on the North Umpqua Trail right here. This is the North Umpqua Trail. It comes up from the Crater Lake, Diamond Lake area in Oregon, and it goes all the way down to near Glide, Oregon. Right now, we're about halfway between Roseburg and the end of the trail, or the beginning, depending on how you do it. So we are going to be hiking this trail this summer, and we're looking at doing the whole thing unaided, carrying our own food, hammocks, and all of that. So I found this in a store. It's Omeals home style meal. It's a Southwest style chicken with rice. So we wanted to try this out because this cooks in the bag without having to heat up water. And if we can save space and weight and not have to carry fuel and stove and that kind of thing, that would be really good. So let's get this open and see what it does. After hiking 8 miles carrying that pack, my body doesn't want to work.
Do you want me to open it?
Okay, here we go. All right, so it's got a couple different components here. So it's got a utensils, so that's nice. And right here is the chicken. Then it has the heating element in it. And then, okay, that's it. So my instructions say, tear open the heating element right here. So I'm going to tear this open. This is what it looks like. Okay. All right, so I'm going to tear open this heating element right here. And then I've got a pouch, almost like the hand warmer. So I'm going to drop that in. And then it says, place it in the bag, insert the food pouch.
Was I not supposed to open it yet?
I don't know. We're going to see what we did here. We're going to give it a shot. All right, put in the water. So it says 3 to 5 ounces.
Did it say to open though?
So we may have done it wrong. We'll see. Just put a little bit in there. A little more. Okay. So we're going to close this up. We're not quite sure if we were supposed to open up the food pouch or not, but we're going to do that. So I'll let Jackson hold that. It's got a steam hole right there. It says to wait for about 3 to 5 minutes. So we're just going to see what's going on there. So this North Umpqua Trail goes about 79 miles. The way we are going to hike it is coming up through Miller Lake. So we're going to add about 3.5, 4 miles. Excuse me. So we are looking at doing about an 83 to an 84 mile hike. So it comes through here. There's got several access points on it. It's a fantastic trail. People hike it all the time. We have done it in sections up to this point. So we want to start up at the top. We want to pack all of our gear, and we want to come down and we want to see how fast we can do it. We're going to carry food for about 6 days. We're hoping to get it done in 5 days or less. We just did the Marster section, which on the map says it's 3.6 miles, but it actually went 4 miles on Strava when I was GPS mapping it out. So we just got done doing about 8 miles according to Strava. I know my legs are pretty tired. Outside of my hips are tired. I'm carrying right now about a 38-pound pack. Mason, how heavy was your pack?
You're the one who weighed it. I don't know.
I think Mason's pack weighed in at about probably 25 to 26. So right now you can see it's starting to steam right there. So that's kind of going crazy there. Woo, that is getting hot. So my suspicion is that we were supposed to not tear open the food element. So I'm hoping we didn't mess that up, but we're going to try this out. So here in Roseburg, we have a couple of different stores. We have a Sportsman's Warehouse, which is in Idaho. It's in Utah. It's in a couple places in Oregon. I think it might even be in Washington. They did not carry this. I found this at a store called Coastal that's in Oregon and I think Southern Washington. If you are from or familiar with the Utah or Idaho area, it's kind of like a cow ranch. So they had these. It cost $7.59. Great thing is here in Oregon we don't have sales tax, so that's kind of nice. But it really just kind of caught my attention because we're going to be doing somewhere in the neighborhood of probably 17 to 20 miles a day. So if we can get to the end of the trail, drop the packs off for the day, use one of these and eat, then that would be great. Jackson, why don't you go ahead and open that? Mason, if you want to grab your spoon.
There was a fill line in there. I don't think we knew that.
Oh yeah, I think there was, and I forgot about that. So we're going to carefully open that and
Or salt packets.
see how we did with that. See if you can grab that out carefully. Okay, so the heating element, I don't know if I dare grab that. Let me see. It's really kind of puffed up like a pillow. So I'm going to put that down and let that sit for a little bit.
I have my food. What's yours?
Let's see how we did with that.
Do you want salt?
No, I just want to kind of taste it and see what it tastes like right here.
No, that's salt. It's hot.
Okay, so it's actually not hot right here. Did you get any hot parts? Probably should have let it cool just a little bit. Taste is pretty good. I would definitely eat that at the end of the hiking day,
Yeah, at the end of the day.
especially putting that down. It tastes pretty good. I mean,
It's cold.
what we're looking at is, so we're kind of digging down to see if it got hot. So I think we need to keep this sealed, not tear this open, and let it go a little bit longer. Maybe time it next time.
Yeah, it was cold.
But
It's pretty good.
taste-wise, I think it's pretty dang good.
Yeah.
Kind of tastes like feeling that you might have in an enchilada.
Except not tortillas.
This, excuse me, this is intended to be one serving. So what we're looking at is carrying something like this, one for each of us. Our plan is that we will be hiking probably around 7 in the morning, and we will stop somewhere between 5 and 6, depending on what sunlight is. We want to do it in June, so we have most sunlight, and we'll have access point with water and different things like that. So for me, there's several different flavors I want to try, and I'm just spilling on myself.
Ravioli.
Really good. I especially like that it just had a utensil in it. Thought that was a good thought there. So that we can use that and kind of wrap it up, you know, with our trash. That way we'll have a couple utensils as we go through the week. Maybe cut down a little weight of something like that and having to wash it. But overall, I'd say this is really good. I think it was definitely worth $7.50. Anyone that kind of goes out and does backpacking, any type of long hikes or anything like that, freeze-dried type food, camping food, it's not cheap. But if we're looking at maybe keeping our food, you know, somewhere in the neighborhood of, you know, $9 to $10 per day per person, I think that'd be pretty good. So I think this was definitely worth the money and definitely something that we're going to look at doing for our hikes.